Hello everybody, it's Blogger, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to draw trend lines with Robinhood Legend, and it's actually really simple and easy to do that. So the first thing you want to do is you want to pull up Robinhood Legend and load up your chart. If you don't know how to do this, I just made a video on how to get your Legend account completely set up. So it looks just like this right here, where you can see your watch list, your chart, your account, and your positions. So anyways, now we're ready to draw our trend line. So what we have here is our chart, which is in the center. And if you hover over this button right here, it's going to show lines. We're going to show shapes. And then this is just other stuff here. You can leave like notes and stuff like that. So what we're going to do here, we're looking at the SPY chart right now. And I'm just going to go ahead and draw a trend line. It's actually pretty difficult. It's actually a relatively difficult one to draw because it is going up and down so much. But what we can do here is pretty much, I don't know, we don't need to make it exact. It's just a tutorial. But for a trend line right here, you can see this is pretty much the high point right here. So we have our trend line right here. If we draw it and then pretty much make it go straight across, you can see that we have our trend line, and we just stop it right there. So you just hold down and then you hold down again. So if we click on this, you can click on where it says delete. So we can delete that. And now you're just going to click on this line. You're going to click on trend line, and then you're going to click on this little, you're going to click where you want to start the line here. And then you're just going to drag it across with your mouse. You want to try to keep it, in a pretty straight line. And then you just click again, pretty much where you want to stop the line. This is our line right here. And with this trend line, basically what that is saying is that if we get to the point where we go above this trend line right here, we are most likely going to continue going up. If we zoom out, we see another point up here. So let's draw another trend line right here. We're going to click on our line again, click on trend line. And we're going to click on this one. We're going to drag it across. So, and then we can go ahead and draw it again. And if you look up here, you'll see it goes from 590.90 to 590.87. So you want to, you want to keep it pretty consistent. You want to keep it a pretty nice and straight line. So like right there, that's perfectly straight. And then you click again, and boom. So basically what this chart's saying is, it's just a random prediction that looks like we're going up a lot now. We've been going down all day long, but if we get up past this point right here, I would assume that we're going to continue going all the way up to this point right here. So if we get to this point right here, which is around 589.80, we're going to go up another dollar to 590.87 without a whole lot of resistance, most likely, just based on the way that's going. So it'd be really interesting to see if this would actually play out. But that's just an example of how you can draw a trend line. Another thing that you can do is you can like change the color and all that. So, and you can also click done when you're done. So yeah, if you click on this line right here, you can like change the colors of it. So it's the line style, the weight. You can do the start point and the end point. So for the end point, you can just make it like an arrow, and it will continue like that with an arrow. So you can do a bunch of different things like that. For the advanced settings, you can do the end date right here. If you wanted to keep this line going like forever, you could have the end date be like tomorrow. So like you could click on this little calendar button, have the end date be like tomorrow, and then what you can do there is you can zoom out and see that, our line's going on for a pretty long distance here. So you can do the same thing with this line here. If you click on this line, you go to this settings button, you click on your advanced settings. This shows the start date. You can do the end date. We'll just set that for tomorrow. And then boom, now we have our line going. This looks like a pretty decent play right here. But there is an option where you can change the colors as well. So if you click on this button right here, you can do a lot to change the color. You can do like the line style. You can make this a dotted line right here. So that's a pretty cool feature there. You make that a dotted line. You can make it a dashed line as well. I like the dashed line a lot. I think that looks pretty cool right there. And then this is the color option here. So it's white right now. You can make this let's just make this a yellow line. Well, this is like kind of orange. I don't really like the color. It matches the chart. Let's make this like orange. All right. And let's make this one up here green. So we click on the color. And we have our green. There we go. And then we are going to draw another line. Oh, we're going to click done. We're going to draw another line. It's going to be our stop loss right here. So this is our take profit. We're going to put our stop loss right down here at the bottom of this candle. Right here, this bottom of this green one right here. This is going to be our stop loss. You know, that's kind of steep actually compared to the profits. Let's make it like the bottom of this red one here. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit more just so that you can see it. We're going to make this line go across right here. Probably 929. There we go. And now we're going to change the style to solid. We're going to change the color to red. And we're going to click on our settings here. We're going to make this go to tomorrow as well. And then we're going to click, oh, I messed that up. I think I changed it for this. Yeah, the start date, I changed that. We want to change the end date to the 9th. There you go, and click done. All right, so if we look and see what is going on right here, it looks like we are going down. But let's just say what happened. So we basically just set up a play here that if it goes up to this line right here, this point, and if it gets to this point right here, what you would do is you would buy in, you would set this, you would get out if it got down to this red line right here as your stop loss, and you would continue holding until it got up here to this green line. That would be your take profit. As you can see, we just drew 3 different trend lines to set up a pretty good play. Now, if is it ever going to reach that point? I don't know if that's going to happen. You know, we can look at it right here. This is another point of resistance, actually, that it is bouncing off of. So I'm not even sure if it will ever get up to this yellow line. I think there's a good chance it will because it is going up. Definitely a decent chance it will keep going up here. But that's just a play that you can, hypothetically set up right here when you are taking a look at that. So that's pretty much what you can do. The other thing that you can do is, that's just how you draw trend lines in the chart. As you can see here, another thing, this is a 5-minute interval. So you can you can click this up or down, and you can make it a 1-minute interval. It's going to change the entire chart. And now, if we zoom out, I'm not sure if it's going to show our trend lines. Okay, there we go. They are still there. So if we go over here and go up, as you can see, our trend lines are still here. We're just too far zoomed in. So there we go. That's what it looks like on the 1-minute interval. And then you click this button down here to change it to back to 5-minute interval. And that will take you back there. So this is what it looks like on the 5-minute interval as far as what it's going to do. So as you can see, it is getting closer and closer to our yellow line right here where we would enter. But that's what you have to do in order to go ahead and set a trend line. So yeah, I hope that you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching and have a great day.